Thanks for stopping by today. Today, I'm going to use this calculator at matrixcalc.org/EN for English. And this is how we're going to do our matrices today. And you're working with me, Catherine. Let's use the matrix calculator to find matrix A times matrix C. Of course, here's our answer just to make sure we're doing it right. So matrix A, we have to enter it. So 3, and I'm just hitting the tab key. Don't worry that you have an extra row here. We're just going to go to the next one. All right. Now this, when we have two letters together, means we're multiplying. So all we have to do is click A times B. And when we do that, ta-da, we get our answer. Let's try this next question. So we need to find the matrix B squared. Well, it's actually not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the negative because it takes out one of the columns and one of the rows because we really don't need it. And we're just going to type in what we have. Okay. And now, do you notice down here where it says raised to the power of 2? Well, we're squaring it, so that's good. If we needed to find the 4th power or the 5th power, we would just change this number. But let's do that. And what do we get? 95114. Cool. Let's look at our next one. This one, we have B plus A times D. Now, if we weren't using the calculator, we would need to do A times D and then B plus that product. But since we're using the calculator, it's really easy. Since I have B first, I'm going to put that in my A matrix. And then my next matrix, I put in A. So my B matrix is really my A matrix. I know it's a little confusing. And then I added a C matrix. All I had to do is click the plus here. And I put in D. So now all I have to do is do A plus B times C. Just type that in. And when you do that, there we go. We have our answer. Now that we've done a little bit of everything, we're ready to do this one. 3 times the matrix B times A plus 4, which actually is called a scalar. So 4 times the matrix A times C. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put in A, B, and C. All right, I have them all in there. Now when I look at my B matrix, I could leave it like this or just click the negative or the subtract, and it just takes out pieces of it. Now, all we have to do is do exactly what we see. So we're going to have 3, and I would do times B times A plus 4 times A times C. Let's see what we get. There we have it. Pretty cool. Not too bad. Let's look at this last one. Cost analysis. A company with 2 different plants manufactures guitars and banjos. Its production costs for each instrument are given in the following matrices. So plant X, materials and labor are to the left, guitar and banjo, and that's our first matrix, matrix A, and then matrix B. Find 1/2 A plus B, the average cost of the production of 2 plants. Now I just want to remind everybody that average is the same thing as mean. So for instance, if I have the numbers 5, 9, 3, and 7, and I want to find their average or their mean, I would first add those up and divide by 2. Well, that's the same thing as saying 1/2, parentheses, we add all these up together. And I shouldn't have commas in there, but that's okay. So that's actually what we're going to do. Let's look at my matrices. So you really need to double check 53, 27, 101, 92, 64, 44, 107, 122. I have to tell you, I tried this before I recorded it, and I couldn't get one of the numbers to work out, and it's because I had the wrong number in there. But now what we have to do is we're going to do 0.5 times parentheses A plus B in parentheses. Now you're also going to notice that I have clicked display decimals, number of fraction digits to 3. We could do 2, but we're talking about money. So when we hit equals, it looks like the average cost is $58.50 for materials and the guitar, and then 35.5, 104, and 107. And that's it. Thanks for watching.